friends. So I got a whole bunch of packages today.
Yeah.
I have Amazon amnesia. I don't even know what's coming anymore. But I did a major stock up, and so I wanted to share some of the stuff that I'm adding into our holistic arsenal, and also just to be, you know, more prepared. Plus a couple other things I just like. So, I bought some new books. I asked about this last week, and I haven't really read these books, but they all had great reviews, and I have a few more that are inbound, but I figure I'd just tell you because some of you actually care. Okay, so the first one is the Prepared Family Cookbook, and Marshall had a heart attack about the author's name. Clearly it's a pen name, but it has a whole bunch of recipes. Some of them look kind of basic, but again, that's the whole point, was I just wanted to have some hard copy recipes because I got rid of all my cookbooks. I have 0 cookbooks, okay? So I need some cookbooks in case, you know, there's no internet. So I bought this. It had really great reviews on Amazon. I bought this, the Ultimate Survival Medicine Guide, because I don't know. I mean, I'm not planning on living in, you know, the woods without medical care, but still, like, I just think if the internet were to go down, which you guys are like, that would never happen. I just want to have some tools in my tool chest, okay? And then this one, I love, I mean, if you know me, you've been around a while, I love holistic stuff. So I bought this, the Encyclopedia of Herbal Medicine. It has all kinds of different info on herbs and tinctures you can make, which I just think is gonna be super cool. So I'm super pumped about these. I have a couple more coming. As they come, I'll tell you. And if I read these and hate them, I'll tell you that too. Cool? So I love Maybelline lipstick. This stuff will stain your lips and not come off for days. So I ordered a few new colors because, you know. Something else I ordered is this. Okay, so I did a lot of research on vitamins, supplements, stuff like that. And I mean, most supplements, the majority of them that you get at the drugstore, that we buy off of Amazon or whatever, our bodies can't assimilate them and we just pee them out. We have really, really expensive urine. So it's really important that if you're gonna supplement, obviously whole food is best, but if you're going to supplement, you need to be using something that your body can actually like absorb and it'll benefit you, okay? So I just bought a whole bunch of vitamin C at the beginning of COVID. I was like, oh my gosh, whatever vitamin C. I bought a whole bunch, and then I did a bunch of research and found that the majority of vitamin C, especially the cheap ones that you get, they're actually, like, they actually harvest that from corn and mold and a bunch of other garbage, which isn't gonna do my body much good. It's like an emergency last resort sort of thing. So I started doing a lot of research, and one of the ladies I follow over on Instagram, her name is Chanda. Shine with Chanda is her account. You're warned because she's kind of a doomsdayer. She has a lot of very, very depressing stuff happening. Well, she's not happening. She's just reporting her take on things. But I've learned so much from her. So if you want to just go find her profile and look at her highlights, she has a couple. One is immunity, and that was super awesome. Just check out the immunity one. Okay, so this was her recommendation. Organic, I don't know how to say that word, so I'm not going to say it. It's basically natural whole food vitamin C, and I love that it's in a powder form so that my kids who refuse to take pills, you know, they want everything in a gummy form, which I'm like, yeah. So this is what I ordered. It came in a 2-pack off of Amazon. I'll probably get some more. I haven't tried it. It's supposed to be kind of tart, but that doesn't bother me. And if my body can actually assimilate it, you guys, I don't know why they're not talking more about boosting your immune system. I haven't heard that anywhere. Have you heard that anywhere? With, you know, COVID's not going away. It has been introduced. It is here to stay. There will be no, like, it's suddenly going to go away with an election. No, you guys, it's here to stay. We're all going to be exposed to it if we haven't already. And so instead of having fear and freaking out about it and like demanding to get a vaccine, you do you. If that makes you feel good, like wearing a mask, then that's cool. You do you. But personally, I want to explore all my holistic routes and just build up our immune systems preventatively so that we can walk away from flu, not have to worry about flu and cold season just to begin with. So that's where I'm coming from. That's how I'm preparing and how we're building up our immune systems. That's why I work out every single day. That's why I use a superfood shake. It's not a protein shake, it's a superfood shake. That's why I have other supplements that we're just taking and things we're doing. It's why we do an energy practice. It's why I really need to get back to meditation and making sure we're getting enough sleep. Those things are so important, you guys. It's not just about popping pills or, you know, magic cures and shit like that. So that's what this all is. Okay. Then I started doing a whole bunch of research on copper. If you haven't researched copper, you should. I actually ordered a pitcher and some cups, and I'm going to start putting water in this copper vessel, and once a day we'll all have like 4 to 8 ounces out of it. It has so many benefits, okay? So many benefits. And if you are supplementing a whole bunch of zinc, you're going to wipe out your natural copper. You're going to have a copper deficiency. So, and I actually read something else really interesting, that people who have a copper deficiency tend to have a hard time with gluten and wheat. Interesting, isn't it? So I'm not a doctor, okay? Not an expert. I'm just sharing what I've learned, what I've been researching, and then what I'm going to try. Don't take my advice. Do your own research, okay? Cool. Great. So copper has so many benefits, and so I actually when I was on Amazon, I came across this. It is a copper tongue scraper. But I started reading, I went down a couple rabbit holes about copper and how, like there was a couple grandpas that swore by putting copper in their nostrils, okay? So this occurred to me. I was like, well, this is copper, and this tongue scraper thing, not throat scraper, that's crazy. You could just put this, you're not doing a COVID test, okay? You're not going up to your blood-brain barrier. This is just rimming just the tip right inside your nostril. And I was like, apparently lots of people have been doing this for a very long time, and they swear by its antibacterial, antimicrobial, all these benefits. I'm down for that. So I got this copper tongue scraper. We'll try it, whatever. I'll let you know how it goes. I mean, it was only like $8. The other thing I ordered, thanks for coming to my TED Talk. So I feel like this is the 2020 version of the thermometer. It is a finger pulse oximeter. Basically, because COVID, it affects your oxygen levels. And so I was like, I know this is an OCD crazy person purchase, but if it makes me feel better, because I don't want to go to the hospital to get tested. I don't want to go to the doctor. I'm team holistic health over here. And you can bet your sweet ass that if we have any symptoms, we're just going to hunker down and we're going to up our vitamin C and our zinc and our vitamin D and all of our holistic stuff like spinal flushes. We're going to do all those things first before we go out and get shit stuffed up our noses and stuff. So that's just me, okay? So I bought this. This is my 2020 version of the thermometer. You do you. All this is off Amazon. Okay. The other thing that I did some research on is, COVID, like it gets this stuff in your lungs, right? You get stuff in your lungs, and that's where and you don't have a productive cough, according to what I've been reading. I don't know, not an expert, just sharing what I've been reading, okay? And this Mullein, Mullein, this is amazing for your respiratory system and for respiratory support. So you could make tea out of it. You could get like the leaves or whatever. I just got this nasty tasting tincture, I'm sure, and I'm not going to open this. This is not a preventative measure. This is in case we get sick. This is what I'll just pull out and we'll just add into the rotation. Since a few of you are watching and seem to be caring, the other thing I want you to do some research on, okay, because this isn't the Sarah Show. This isn't me endorsing products or telling you what you should do. I'm all about you having free thought and doing research and seeing what will work for you. We're all different. And that's totally cool. You do what makes you feel comfortable and safe. There's so much power in that, okay? And I also think that with the times we're living in right now, it's really important for you to do that stuff, right? To do the things that make you feel good, okay? Not Cheetos, but I'm talking about, do the research. Make sure that you're building up your immune system. You're getting enough rest. You're having fun. Don't just be focused on fear and all the crap happening, okay? So glutathione. I'm specifically taking liposomal glutathione. You can take it as a preventative measure. It is a hardcore antioxidant, and I've read case after case after case of people who started to have COVID symptoms or even any kind of upper respiratory thing. They took a couple squirts of it, and they felt like $1 million. And in our house, when someone's having the sniffles or just feeling kind of under the weather, that is my first resource. After I do a spinal flush, I just do a couple squirts, bam. People feel like within half an hour, 40 minutes, seriously, my family feels so much better. So that is something I would add into your chest of holistic tricks if you're into that kind of thing, along with all the other things. I don't think that zinc is something, for the most part, a lot of us should be supplementing. I mean, you can get your blood panels done to see where you're at with your vitamin Ds and all that stuff. But, I think that having a lot of preventative stuff and things that are on hand so that when you're starting to feel crappy and run down, you actually rest and take care of yourself and allow your body and its amazing God-given immune system to do what it needs to do. Cool? Great talk. So don't take any of my word as biblical. I've just been doing my own research, and I want to share all the cool things that came today. I have a couple more things coming tomorrow that I'm excited about, and I have a whole bunch more in the Amazon cart. I'll just keep adding in here and there, little by little. But you guys, I think the most important things to be doing is building up your immune system, making sure you're getting lots of rest, and just like not giving in to all the fear and panic, because that is the quickest way to deflate your immune system. So anyways, if you have any questions about any of this, let me know. I don't know about these books. I haven't read them yet. They just came from Amazon, but I wanted to share them with you and do some research about copper. I think copper is super freaking awesome. Final thought, a spinal flush is one of my most favorite energetic hygiene practices. We do them pretty frequently here, but whenever we're not feeling well, we always make sure we do it. So super easy. Your kids can do it to you. You can do it to your kids, your partner. You can do it to your freaking cats if you want. You start at the back of their neck and you just slowly on either side of their spine, you go down. You can wiggle your fingers a little bit, just all the way down. And I'll do that like 3 to 4 times. And then we crisscross across the back and wipe it off. You guys, I freaking swear by spinal flushes. It just gets your energy moving. It helps your lymphatic system, which is such an important tool in your tool chest, and it's part of your freaking body. So Google it, a spinal flush. It's amazing. I swear by it. That and a thymus tap, that right there stimulates your immune system. You know, if you want to make King Kong sounds or Tarzan or whatever, you can do that too if it makes you feel better. All right, thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Maybe these things will help you. Maybe they won't, but they're in my chest, so make it count, friends.